Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of APU Podcast. I'm your host, or we're your hosts, Kanna
and Tomie. And today we have two wonderful guests, but we're gonna reveal them a little later. So as freshmen, seeing your senpais in those cool red jackets made you either incredibly impressed or even intimidated. From handling shopping tours to course registration guidance, the fellow advisory group, or more popularly known as FLAG, is everyone on campus during orientation and always right there when you want to just ask them anything.
ちょっと日本語でそれを言ってみます。1年生の時になんかみんな先輩たちが赤いジャケット着てる人たちがいっぱいいると思うんですけど、その人たち誰だろうと思ったらフラッグっていう人たちで、みんなコースレジストレーションとかどこでお店とかショッピングするかとか教えてくれたり、いろいろ教えてくれる人たちだから Just ask me っていう後ろに書いてある人たちがいて、今日のポッドキャストでは裏でどういう風に全部オペレーションがなってるかっていうのを話したいと思います。
Hi, on this episode of APU Podcast, let's go behind the scenes into what happens within FLAG, their process, their creative handling of the entire orientation week, and like not only being a role model to the entire of the students, but like being the face of APU to everyone who walks in for the first time.
私がもうちょっと言ったと思うんですけど、1年生たちだし新しい生徒たちがいっぱいいる、新しい生徒たちのためだから、その人たちのロールモデルをしてくれるなんかレプリゼントしてる人たちかな、がフラッグの人たちです。じゃあ
Without further ado, APU Podcast is excited to welcome with us today Yashi and Dina. Hi. We're so excited to have you guys today.
Okay, so would you guys be able to introduce yourselves very briefly? Just what your major is, what semester, and any extracurriculars that you guys do outside.
Hi. My name is Yashi. I am a 4th semester APS student. I am doing a lot of stuff other than FLAG.
Yeah.
I basically sold my soul to APU. So I'm just doing a lot of student stuff, and right now it's TA. That's some essay, actually. No, not TA. Essay. Yeah, I'm doing essay.
Okay.
What is essay?
Student assistant.
It's
the same thing.
They changed the name, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is that? But interesting. But yeah, thank you. What about you, Rina さんは？
はい、皆さんこんにちは。皆さんというかこんにちは。リナって言います。3セメの APM で学校で今やってるのはガスと、あとマレーシアウィークの副代表バイスリーダーになりました。
すごい。
全然学校外でもなんかいろんな留学の団体に所属してたりとか、なんかいろんなことをやってます。はい、ありがとうございます。
Yay, nice to meet you guys.
Okay. I've met Yashi before. She was an RA for the floor under APL's 5. But yeah, it's so cool. You guys like have a lot of things going on in APU. Like I think a lot of people look up to you guys. And yeah, we will get to talk about FLAG today.
Yeah. Okay. So just before we start, on the Instagram, there's like you guys each have your dedicated posts for yourselves. But Rina さん、サンベイビーってどういう意味ですか？
サンベイビーっていうのはもともとなんか自分が結構性格が明るい方なので、なんか太陽みたいだねみたいに言われることが多くて、なんかニックネームをなんかサンシャインとかそっち系にしようと思ってて、そしたらプラックのメンバーに過去の投稿にサンシャインの人がいるからチェンジした方がいいよって言われて、その時にたまたまいたメンバーに何がいいと思うって言ったらなんだっけ
Sun baby from Teletubbies.
テレビサンベイビーでいいんじゃないみたいになって、そのまま
そうなん
サンベイビーになりました。
That's very cute. I like that. That was interesting because we're like, is it an inside joke? And it clearly was. So interesting. Okay. So, じゃあ
Yeah, we're going to be talking about the infamous
Actual flag.
organization, how it goes on. I think a lot of people coming into APU have had like an experience with flag, or even to those who are coming next semester, for example, they must have seen some videos or like your Instagram. So before we start, could you guys like give us a brief explanation of what flag is? Like, what is it about?
Basically, flag is about introducing APU to the new students, the first semester students, just showing them around what the campus is like, what their life is going to be like for the next 4 years, showing them around places downtown, giving them general guidance and just like advisory group. So we're just going to advise them on how you can go ahead with your life at APU, and we hope we did that.
そうね
そうね。
そうね、なんか結構それこそウェルカムカフェとかでコンサルテーションとかもやったりして、そこでみんなAP ハウスのクエスチョンとかコースレジストレーションのクエスチョンが結構みんな多くて、それのアドバイスをあげたりとか、そういうことが多かったかな。
なんかやっぱみんな緊張してるから、そういっぱい質問あると思うんだけど、
めっちゃ質問もうね、インスタグラムとかに
DM?
めっちゃ
Just other day, it's like classes have started, right? I'm like, okay, flag's done. And then I was in cafeteria or somewhere. So someone just like was coming towards me, and I was with my friends, and I thought maybe they were like, they know my friends. And so I was just eating something, and then they come and stand in front of me. I'm like, okay, do I know you? And they're like, oh yeah, you're from Flag, right? Can you tell us where this class is? And I'm like, I would love to help you, and this class is here, but just saying Flag's over, you guys. I'm happy to help, but Flag's over.
To be honest, I kind of understand like where they come from.
Yeah. Like you think that you're just like dedicated to it.
Exactly. Like
There's like
after orientation, I was so lost, and like whenever I would see flag, like the flag members walking around campus, I'll be like, oh, maybe I can ask, but like I would think they were like some type of important person with you, so they would know anything.
Yeah, I like the celebrities now.
But
Like imagine just somebody walking up to you though. Like that's so. I'd be like, where did we meet? みたいな。どこでやったの？
確かにね、この前も歩いてたら皆さんって言ったけど誰か分かんなかったから、多分he has なんか he と AP ハーネそうね、だからそうfreshman 講談師終わって
なんかみんなやってる。
You know where is the library? ライブラリーでも I have a class だったからそこ行って
スタッフじゃない
今日の
けど。
隣で
そっか、that's that's a
かっこいいよね。なんか like you guys become like the face, the first thing like we see when we get to APU.
yeah. I still remember like I don't really know their names actually, but like I'll see them and I'm like they were flag.
Flag, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but like that like seems so hard to prepare for. There's so many events going on at the same time. How was the preparation like? Like the prep period? How much time did that take? Like what was the entire process? Like the steps? Can you guys like break it down for us real quick?
まず12月ぐらいになんか面接とか応募とかがあって、で1月の中旬ぐらいに1回みんなでオリエンテーションっていうかファーストミートのミーティングがあって、その後は1ヶ月ぐらい何もなくて、2月の27何も2月その後は何もなそれ以上の27、28ぐらいに2日間でなんかトレーニングセッションみたいなfrom outreach officeで一緒にやって、その後は毎日3月はほぼ毎日平日3月27から4月の4日まで April 4th は毎日学校に来て、もういろんなイベントの準備したりリハーサルしたり練習したりなんか家で撮ったりいっぱい。
しかもリーダーだったから we had to like come earlier than everyone else. So we would come like 1 hour earlier. It was our meeting, and then we had meeting with the office, and then it was like the whole day.
So 何時ぐらいから？
9:30
9:30.
We came at 9.
Wow.
あ、ないんだ。なんかないaround the night.
That's like the entire day for a month and a half. That's a lot, right?
We had weekends off.
It's like you don't have a spring break at all.
How do you balance that with like your other life activities, like your baito? Like, are you even allowed toto?
I don't have baito. I just have class. I had baito and I had a lot of baito because I had just moved out from AP house, right? I was in RA before and I had to pay rent. So I would just like my weekdays would be flag and then weekends would be baito. And at times like after flag train like the meeting it went up till 4:30. So at times like after that I would go for baito from there. So
Oh my gosh. Wow.
yeah.
That's Anthony.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of responsibility. But I guess like during the 1 month, you guys got to prepare a lot of like events, right? Like the welcome to cafe, the shopping tour. Like, can you walk us through the main events like that you hosted? Like, give us a little breakdown, a little insight.
So first thing was like the shopping tours. So for shopping tours, mainly about showing. It wasn't like for us. We thought it's like taking them shopping and showing them things, but it was mainly just a tour. So we just had to show them places, not make them shop per se. So that was one event, and then next was the campus tour. So just showing them around the campus to activities.
Did you guys do it like I remember during fall we had a little quest.
Yeah,
It was like a quest.
Oh, that was so fun. I like that. That was like probably like the highlight. So.
Yeah, and it was like kind of like during night.
Yeah, it was really fun. Like at night. Did you guys do it? Like
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why did it end up being 2 days? Is it always been like that?
Our students.
Always been like that.
Really?
そうかも。でも先着120名だけだから2日とかやらないと多分の人が出れなくて、今回も120人の予定が直前で140人に私たちで変えてやったりとか、結構みんな来てくれて。
Reservation みたいな風に。It was like first come first serve.
And the thing is, our reception started like I think 20 minutes before the event, but they were already there like 45 minutes before.
That's what we did. I think we were like sat outside.
So it's just like 140 people within 20 minutes. And that was
wow.
way before the like even the reception time. So for us, it was like, wow, what is going on here?
They were making the door.
Oh, like. But I think personally, I was like so happy that because we all worked hard. I don't know about me, but at least the teams who were responsible for each event, they worked really hard. So seeing so many people show up and then them actually enjoying it, that was it for us, I think.
So like you guys did a welcome cafe, a shopping tour.
Oh, welcome.
言ってなかった。
Hey, how's that?
ウェルカムカフェはなんかイベントなんか今回はなんかブルーミングとか桜ブルーミングなんか桜
ブルーミングブランチス
そうそう桜をイメージしてなんかブルーミングカフェって名前でやったんですけどゲームとかゲームコーナー3つあったりとかコージーコーナーとかでお菓子食べたりとかあとなんだっけな桜マップ
Oh,
なんか
we had like a world map and a Japanese map, so everyone would put like a small sticker where they were.
ポールみたいな感じでステッカー貼ってもらって名前のなんかステッカーを桜のなんかツリーに貼ってもらってなんか桜完成させたりとかあとサルテーションやります。
Oh, sounds so fun. But like, how did the idea come about to like have these events? Were they like traditions that keep going, or like is there like there's always more ideas coming into like every year, right?
Yeah, like these 3 events are pretty basic. Like you have to do them for every flag. Past flags, they did other events as well. Like I remember I came in fall 2023, so at that time they had like a mystery tour kind of thing. They,
お花見、
Yeah.
お花見が、お花見イベントが。
but for us somehow we did have like we did ask them if we can do something, but there was like not enough time.
そうなんですよね。オフィスの人に聞いたんですけど、なんか時間が今回はなくて、3つしかできなかったんですけど。
I mean, this is great. And like, you guys came up with the idea of the sakura, like the anami no theme. Like,
そう、桜テーマ。桜テーマ
That's the spring semester.
だから春だからインスタとかもなんか桜とか
そうそう。
それこそ
可愛いよ。
全体ポスターとかもね
そうだよ。団子。Yeah, that was one thing we wanted to make different because it's like spring is all about sakura, but there's other things as well. So we made a dango.
なんかお花見の時にみんなお団子食べるから
そうなんだ。知らなかった。
そうだよそれでなんかお団子作ったりとかそうね
But like the main ideas of what exactly goes in each event was basically decided by the teams.
そう
They came up with the whole proposal. They revised it multiple times. Then they had to.
して
Yeah, there was a lot of sangyo.
残業みんなやる
hard because like it's not just students about making
お疲れ様でした。
すごいしかったです
I mean, you guys were like the leaders, right, of the flag dispress session. But, like compared to the previous years, you guys are kind of young, from what I heard. 'Cause,
We didn't know that.
like I think I heard like from my experience last fall, like the leaders seem to be kind of like they have 6th, 7th semester. And like now, like Rina-san, for example, your 3rd semester, and Yashi, you're 4th, right? Like you're pretty young, actually. Like,
そうですね
was there a kind of pressure? Like,
ない。
なんか
なんか
でもなんか私2戦目だったんですよだからリーダー行った時はいやーでもなんか3戦の子が多かった2戦目私マジリーダー子が、とかが多かった割と多かったしなんか年が私1個上の年なので5戦目の子と同い年なんですけどそれでなんか結構みんなお友達みたいな気が多かったから、
なんかやっぱメンバーの中でっていうこと。
だからなんかそんなになんだプレッシャーというよりかは
一緒にみたいな。
一緒にみたいな感じでやっててどちらかというと私の英語が大丈夫かって方が心配だったかな。
Me personally, I wanted to be the leader because of the team, because it was just like I feel like best possible combination of people that we dealt with, I think. So I was like, okay, if I want to be a leader, I want to be with these people because I love this team so much.
how was the leader selection? Like, did you have to do a little campaign?
Kind of. Yeah, so basically you like fill out a form sort of thing, and then all the candidates will like give a small 3 minutes presentation.
And they're gonna ask us the question.
Do you remember what you said during the speech?
I'm kind of interested.
何言ったかなあそう私あれかもなんかリーダーを今までやったことはあるけどなんかインターナショナルスチューデントと一緒の団体でリーダーをしたことがなかったからなんか私のなんか英語力もそうだしなんか新しいリーダーシップのなんかとかをすごい学びたくてリーダーをやったっていうのともともとフラッグにすごい助けられたことが1年生の時にすごい助けられて自分もフレッシュメンヘルプしたいと思ったからそうリーダーになりたいと思って立候補したけどちょっとスピーチめっちゃ緊張
だよね。
めっちゃ緊張してオフィスの人とかを見てて
いや。
あやばいやばいよ
Good experience. I think the main point I put across with my speech was like what I just said, that I want to be a leader for this team because you guys are just so cool, kind of thing. But I feel like my main appeal was during the Q&A session because it was just the questions that were coming up that I answered it in such a way that probably gave them some confidence in me, which I'm glad about because I don't think my speech was that great.
Yeah, like you had to do like to work with both English speaking and Germany speaking people together. It was like 50-50 kind of.
イングリッシュスペースの方が多かった。もう2ベース10すんなりないだけど本当に交流
交流されてなんか good international, like I don't know, there's not a lot of not events but like cases where it's
They're mixing up.
yeah, they're mixing and working together. Like classes and stuff were not together most of the time, so that's good to know.
That's like I think like the biggest challenge about APU, like the language barrier. Like you had to break it and actually like work together. Is that really hard? Like, or
That hard? I feel like for
So you're so good at it. Good job.
no, both of us. You're also very good at
No.
English. Like we've both had moments where we had to do both languages with everyone, and I think we handled it pretty well.
みんな日本語と英語がすっごい上手だった。
That's like helpful.
Yeah.
I feel like, and it's fun to like talk both in Japanese and English, be able to get your like point across in both languages.
it might be like a factor they take into consideration during like what is that pursuit like recruit like they might
They both yeah. So
like yeah, that was pretty cool. I think the way you guys work together. I don't know if I'll be able to do it all of you guys do. How
Later.
the Instagram posts were so cool too. Like we just talked about the ideas you guys put together, like the Hanami no tema. Like everything was so fun. Like I follow Flag's Instagram, so I kept up with like all the posts. It was so pretty.
ありがとうございます。
What was the inspiration? I mean, you guys did say it was like because it was spring, like you kind of took inspiration from that. But was there like a specific person in charge of like the posts? Like, what was like how was the idea making process like for the post?
It was
Aisha, yeah.
アイシャっていう
Shopping tour
ショ
team.
ッピングツアーのアイシャっていう子がめっちゃなんか SNS とかインフルエンサーみたいに上手で
She's the Flags influencer. Literally, that's her title.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Oh, yeah. It's like you guys had like a PR team.
エディットもめっちゃ上手。
なんかビデオとかすごい
Yeah.
めっちゃ上手だしめっちゃ早いよ。仕事がそうなんだよ。
And also a lot of times, like additionally, let's say if it's like campus tour event and they have to upload their like introduction video and stuff, the team themselves would actually think of the idea and edit it. So although Aisha was basically running the whole media team, but a lot of times everyone was individually working as well. So I think it was Aisha plus 18 people who were working.
So like everybody got input to be able to
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. That's really 仲いいね.
仲いい。
Good 仲いい. So we talked a little bit about how there's, people interviewing you to, or wait, you're whatever, I don't know what.
You get
But,
like
like,
get interviewed.
You get interviewed
be able to join Flag, right?
like to be leaders or just like members. So this is under the outreach and research office, correct? So like because it's not really like a regular circle, so it's not for a long time, it's just for that one period of time when the freshmen come. Was it a little bit difficult, or like how does it affect the way you guys work because you're not just a student-run circle?
Tell you what?
例えばなんかプロポーザル作る時もなんかデッドラインあって、but before writing なんか proposal we have to ask them
Yeah.
then if they say OK we can start proposal とか、あとインスタグラムはなんか私たちでスケジュールを作ってたんですけど、なんか全体ポスターとかのミステイクとかがあったら絶対ポストできないし、それでなんかねデートがチェンジしたりとかして結構それがちょっと大変だったりもしたんですけど、
I think they were pretty frustrated with us because especially with the posters, right? They kept giving us the revised like feedback and everything, and they were like, you have to make these changes. Then we do something, but then there's something else that would pop up. So it's just like till the very last moment we had to make a lot of changes. But
Was it like face-to-face conversation? Or did you have to like
あれもあったね。だからなんか、フェイストゥフェイスもあったんですけど、例えばプロポーザルとかだったら1日の最後になんかミーティングがあって、その何時から2時半からはショッピングツアー、3時からオンキャンパスチーム、3時半からウェルカムカフェみたいな感じでチームがあって、そこでその日のことを話して、なんかそれをなんかワンドライブとかに入れて、ファイルを入れて、もし間に合わなかったら夜のうちにオフィスの人がフィードバックくれて、朝そのフィードバックを見たりとか、またミーティング開いてシェアしてもらったりとか、そんな感じ。でも
I feel like it's a proper office at the school, so you gotta be super formal and everything.
そうだね。
formal, yes, but I feel like they were also very approachable at times because they would just be like, okay, like even if it's not your meeting time and you want to do something else other than that, just call us and let us know. And they were very, I think, very helpful.
優しかったし、なんかいつもね助けてくれたりとか、それこそ全員でリール取る時とか誰かが取んなきゃいけなくて、でオフィスの人にお願いしたんですけど、めっちゃねくっちゃ苦戦して
The first introduction reel where it's just like the Friends music going on in the background, and then like is the zooming out sort of bringing everyone in. So
で
one of the
はいもう私たちが失敗したらリテイクでやってたやつか、そうそうしたねやつでなんかリテイクとかしなきゃいけなくて、でなんかめっちゃねワークがあるのにずっといてもらったりとか、私優しくて、今なんかラックのママたちみたいな感じ。
taking photos and everything else.
But like it's hard to work with difficult people obviously, but when they're actually nice, I feel like it makes you more motivated too, and they can be with happy working people instead of like stressed out, you know. But internal dynamics, it's kind of, you know, within teams. So for the shopping tour, cafe, campus events, were there any clashes or conflicts? And like, how did you guys, if there was, well, obviously there probably was.
What's the tea? What's the tea?
Yeah, like, how did you guys, you know, overcome them?
なんかめっちゃ喧嘩とかがコンフリクトとかがあったことはなくて、でもなんか唯一なんか例を挙げるとしたら、なんかショッピングツアーは今年からオンラインチケットしか使えなくなっちゃったから、そのなんだろう解決策を考えるのがめっちゃ大変で、だからなんだショッピングツアーはインターナショナルスチューデンツ3、ジャパニーズメッセージ3だったんだけど、なんか結構ねラングエッジバリアとかもあったりして、なんか認識が違ったりとかそういうことが多くて、なんかなんて言ったらいいかな、私たちが一緒にミーティングに入ってセームページで確認とかファシリテートして、なんかうまくできたかな。でもなんかそんなに喧嘩とかがあったことはない。
Yeah, and even like when we were talking about trying to get them on the same page and everything, they were all pretty present. Like they used that moment to actually bring up things that were unclear. So it was like they were very prompt about getting things done and everything. So I'm pretty sure they themselves were really exhausted because everyone was working really hard. So that somehow also contributed to the misunderstandings, but think the event itself showed that they were somehow on the same page, and it went pretty good. So
It's good. Yeah. I mean, for considering how many people came out and wanted to go to these events, it shows a lot of like how much. And you said like, I don't know, within the group, I mean, you wanted to be their leader as well. So it seems like you guys all have like a good relationship.
during like lunch break, basically every day, we had these like small slips of paper, right? So we had different rules about how to make them sit. So someday it would be like everyone is gonna get a number, and then like there's gonna be an order of how they're gonna sit. Or like if you're gonna sit according to your gakubu.
学部でだとかチームごととか、なんかコースレジストレーションガイダンスチームと
SFS,
ガイダンスチームで分かれてたか、それにデバイドしたりとか、あとなんかインターナショナルドメスティックでミックスとか。
I think the best part about maintaining things together was that it wasn't just limited to flag. So during break, it wasn't just like work talk. It wasn't just like them talking about work.
Yeah.
It was like everyone talking about everything, and people used to come to flag together, used to leave together, and we had a lot of gohan guys. I don't know how people did not go broke. But there were like
it's like outside of
a lot of them, like basically 2 every week, even during the like preparation. So it's
最後
not
の週とかやばかった。
yeah,
毎日ほぼ毎日ご飯食べて。
楽しい。
especially like the 2 days after shopping tour. It was
やばかった
yeah.
ね。
But you guys made it like really easy for people to at least get to know each other too, and その方がね、definitely
仲良くなりやすかった。毎日会うし、そう毎日みんな朝早く頑張ろうって言って
I guess you guys are all like kind of friends now.
Yeah.
だよね。
So we have this thing going on. We have our flag like line group, which was like official work. But now at this point, now the flags ended. Anyone who sees anyone like from flag on campus anywhere, we just like take a photo. Just set it on. It's become like kind of spot, like stalker group.
Weekends.
Oh, and even on the weekends?
Yeah.
Weekends, weekdays, downtown. Yeah. It's like creepy at this point. And if you like 2 people spot each other at the same time, it's just like a competition who's gonna send the photo first, and who's gonna justify that I sent it first. I
It's
saw
gonna be the
it first.
quickest.
Yeah.
だからわかんない。なんか自分が気づいてない時に撮られてて、後で LINE 見たら、みたいな。
Oh my gosh, I'd be so scared. I'd be like being watched at all times.
Girl.
Yeah, this is creepy. だけど。
Like yeah, literally the other day I met one of the flag members, and there's like a lot of pillars in F building, right? We were just like chasing each other behind the pillar, trying to get the photo who's gonna get it first.
Even I was doing the gas meeting. Game
like 写真撮ってる人 like looks creepy. It's like that's funny too. Like for other
閉め
people.
とかに誰かの写真を撮るけど、なんかその全く何も知らない人はもうなんかあの人誰じゃない
Yeah, you gotta do it.
So this is
Oh, that's so fun. It makes me want to join.
We should do that. Okay, but so you guys stayed coordinated, obviously, and it just seems it was very smooth for the most part, obviously. So if there's any methods that helped you guys stay like straightforward and everything, would you have any recommendations for future leaders?
Like,
the next reader.
Yeah.
yeah, you have more responsibility together and like look after the members and like look after like the completion of tasks.
Yeah.
なんだろうなんかまずなんだろうなんかフラッグはなんかみんなでワークするのも大切なんですけどなんかメインパーパスは新入生を楽しませることだからもうその気持ちが絶対ルーズしてはダメだなんて思うしあとはなんだろう主体性自分で動こうとするとかヘルプする人とかなんか計画力がコミュニケーションとかも大切かな。
and like the leaders should be like super open-minded, and they should be people who are able to like combine different ideas and point of views together, because invariably everyone's just like gonna go separate ways at some point. It's like they will have clashing opinions, and at those times you just have to support them because like everyone wants to do what they want to do, and that's why they join these organizations. But you gotta really find a middle ground or find a way of combining things together, because you gotta make like, if as long as they get to do what they're doing, your job as the leader is done. Like as a leader you gotta create leaders.
Yeah.
なんかなんだろう、私みたいになんかこれを持ってなきゃいけないってわけじゃないけど、私みたいになんか英語伸ばしたいとか、それこそ日本語伸ばしたいインターナショナルスチューデントもそうだし、あとはなんだろうな、その英語に自信がないけどリーダーとかやってみたい人とかは国際生がめっちゃ日本語喋れるから、なんかいやいやもうヨシタもめっちゃ日本語上手だから、そういう場所をねファーストステージとしてチャレンジ、私にとってもチャレンジだったし、なんかみんなもそう思ってる子がいたらチャレンジしてほしいって思う。
自分のゴールがあった方がやっぱりなんていうの、
なんか達成感があるかも。
That seems like such a big like load of work to do, but like looking back on this semester, I'm sure a lot of people watching might want to apply to flag. So what would you say was your biggest like rewarding part, like your biggest takeaway from this? I mean, it doesn't have to be one thing. Like, what is something that you're really grateful for, like by doing that? By doing flag. Like the relationships you build with people, for sure. Or maybe like
I feel like it was such a inclusive and like growth oriented environment. Like it wasn't limited to us creating that. It was like each individual member was supporting that. It's like only because they wanted that environment to exist was it existing. And like everyone was just trying to support each other. Everyone was trying to they were intentionally making it about the new students, and everyone was just so flexible and open-minded. So like we mentioned before, it was like 120 students for the on-campus tour, but within like 10 minutes it had to go up to like 140, and even then we had to say no to students. But like even when all of that happened and the workload did increase for everyone, they were all so flexible and like just ready to work. So like that 積極的な nature you gotta have that.
そうね。
Yeah, I think just meeting such people was brilliant. Yeah, that was a great experience.
最初はもう本当にフラッグがやりたいの気持ちで私も入って、でもこんななんか経験をしながらこんな仲いい友達ができるとも思わなかったし、もう家族みたい、なんか授業にフラッグメンバーがいたらいるんだと安心するし、なんかみんなで一緒に集まって受けちゃうし、会ったらめっちゃみたいななるし、さっきもヤシにローソンで会っただけでなってもう一人たまたまフラッグメンバーの子がいて3人でみたいになったりとか。
That's so like it's really giving AP, you know, like 本当になんだろうね。
like people coming together and like there's no cultural barrier anymore. It's just like become a whole family together. That's so cute.
なんかちょっとドメスティックスチューデントとインターナショナルフレンズスチューデントはいつもちょっと話してる
I was just gonna say
気がしてたけど、ちゃんとこのフラッグでなんかちゃんとインターナショナルのフレンズできた気がするし、そうなんか
Yeah, and I feel like in this environment somehow these barriers like did come up, but they became so insignificant because like I've experienced a lot of things in APU, and a lot of times it's just like those barriers come up and then they stay as barriers and they just make it difficult for everyone to work. But for like me personally, I was not very I wouldn't say I wasn't okay, but I wasn't very used to the Japanese style of working. But I think somehow with flag I learned so much, especially from Dina.
No,
I was talking about this with the office as well. It's like used to take so many notes and everything. Yeah,
スの人は usually they speak Japanese.
they always spoke Japanese
そう
for the meetings.
そうそうなんかもう一人英語を喋れる人がいるんですけど、朝のリーダーズのミーティングは日本語でしかやらないから、よしは大変。
No, it was fun. I learned so much Japanese. I'm so happy.
That's such a hit. There's like technical Japanese too, like not just casual, which is something I would like to see.
I was about to ask about like the biggest challenge that you guys might have faced, but I guess it kind of like englobes everything, like the language barrier. I know you got to learn from it too.
There was no typical barrier that is expected to be. Maybe there could possibly be barriers that are not expected, but I don't think I remember anything.
なんかみんながお互いがちゃんとリスペクトしてちゃんとなんか listen each other だし help each other してたからそんなになんだよね。でなんかなかったかもしれない。そんなに大きなチャレンジはなかった。
Okay, well, should we ask the $1 million question?
Yeah, I mean, this entire
yeah.
episode it's gonna
But
end with this.
yes, this mind break or whatever. I forgot the phrase. But anyways, would you do it again? Would you guys do flag again?
I'm gonna look at you first.
同じメンバーでやりたい
Yeah.
セイメンバーでやりたいなって思っちゃうぐらい今回のメンバーが私にとってめっちゃなんかグッドメモリーだったしめっちゃファミリーだから同じメンバーでやりたいです
Okay. That makes sense.
What about you, Yashi? Would you decide to do this all over again, no matter how hard it was?
I think I would want to say the same answer because I feel like more than flag, it was about the members that made it so memorable for us. So if it's the same people,
みんな言ってた
why
ね
not?
That's cute. Yeah. Okay. Okay. After this semester's experience, this is the last question, by the way. But is there anything that you want to experiment with or improve for the next time if you were to do it again with?
ブラックもう一回やったら
なんか
ね
変えたいこととかあるか
もう一個ぐらいイベントやりたくて、っていうのもあるしあとはなんだろう
I think be more prepared in the sense that we can expect more people.
うんそうだね
But and I hope we get more people than we got this time, although we already went over the limit. But everything was too perfect. I don't think I want to change anything.
お花見とかやりたかったよねそうちょっと
Wanted to do it like other than as flag event, like it was just within the members kind of.
I mean, that would have been so fun. But yeah, like that was a great explanation of the rundown of how it works. I think a lot of, new students or incoming students really want to know more about this organization. Because even people like me would love to join one time if I get the chance.
It was really fun. You guys really made it appealing for us. Yeah.
Orientation week was so fun.
It really was. I really enjoyed orientation week, so that's all big ups to you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. That was a really informative, great conversation. So good luck for your future endeavors. We'll see you around campus. I might take a photo of you. So like, hey, just kidding. But so yeah, if you guys do with your friends, chat. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for
joining our podcast. You guys were such awesome guests.
You guys did
Yeah, you guys were great hosts.
Thank you. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. We thank you for being here. Bye. ありがとうございます。